All right, boys and girls, welcome back. This is Real Estate Uncensored. I have Mr. Gene Volpe, Mr. Nick Sakis. We are here to crush skulls, enlighten everybody around us. And Gene has a stank face on him. I don't know.
I didn't know what the hell you were saying there. That was,
I don't know what that.
It was a tongue-tied moment.
It's a weird.
It was a
I'm going to kill both of you.
You're not going to kill anybody. Let's go.
Back to the show. We're doing a quick Q&A show today, boys and girls. This is not going to be long form. This is going to be short form. We're going to be talking about questions that each one of us has about the real estate industry, marketing, or anything else. So I have a couple of questions that I really actually want to get your opinions on. So please put it down in the comments about your thoughts. But Mr. Gene Volpe, tell everybody who you are, where you're from.
No, we don't need to go through this. You already know who I am and where I'm from. What is the name of this new quick show we have, Mr. Greg McDaniel? Let's give it a name.
Give it a name.
All right. The McDaniel Minute.
Nope.
No, I don't like that.
It's more like the McDaniel 13 seconds.
That's great.
Listen, it's more like the McDaniel 13 seconds, but let's call this Real Estate Uncensored In and Out, shall we?
In and out, baby.
In and out. Let's go. In and out.
Hashtag don't sue us, bro.
And do not have a 10-year-old boy's brain when we talk about this. We are talking about marketing and prospecting.
We're just going to get in and out real quick. That's it.
Okay. You're really killing.
Animal style. Is that what they call it in California? Animal style?
That's only when it comes to In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah,
when it comes
to secret.
That's why I said hashtag don't sue us, bro.
Yes. Okay. Let's stop the bullshit. Let's get to the questions. So, Gene, you have a question, and let's ask it to both me and Nick. Let's see what we have.
Oh, actually, okay. All right, here we go. So we're going to talk real estate. I'm coming from my perspective. I'm going to ask you two guys as a real estate agent and as a pseudo real estate agent, right? Because I know you're more marketing, but you are licensed.
Yes.
What are some of the biggest challenges facing the real estate industry today, and how can they be? You know what? Screw it. I'm changing it. What's your opinion on renting versus buying, especially with the market, the interest rates now?
Wait.
No. How did you fuck that up so bad?
First question. We can ask two questions, but what's the first question?
All right. What are some of the biggest challenges facing the real estate industry today, and how can they be overcome?
Okay.
Nick, go.
Real estate industry as a whole, or real estate agents? I got two different answers.
I'm going industry first. Let's do that.
Industry as a whole, I'm going Web3 and technology, because artificial intelligence, Web3, blockchain technology, all of the things that are going to make a real estate transaction faster and more efficient for the consumer are essentially disrupting the real estate industry, which in then turn disrupts the real estate agent, because as of right now, so if we're talking about just the agent, we have to build better relationships with our people, because at the end of it, and we talk about, database and Sphere and all that stuff, and me working closer with Likely.ai over the past couple months and in the future is all about recognizing the people in your database that you need to talk to the most, but also just having better communication overall, because there's going to be better technology. We're worried right now about Zillow. We're worried about right now OfferPad and Open Door and iBuyer has been the big trend for the past 3 years. But in 5 years, we're going to need to worry about blockchain technology, artificial intelligence, a person being able to go straight from their computer or their phone to a real estate transaction closed on a deal in 24 hours. Like, that's what's really going to disrupt. So, you already have to be first to the consumer now when they're interested. You're really going to have pre-interest. So it's not going to be good enough to just know when somebody's looking to buy or sell and being able to have that relationship, like AKA when somebody clicks on a Facebook ad and you're the first person to call them. That's the norm now. We need to be before that norm. We need to be in an incubator phase. We need to know when they're thinking about selling before they click any buttons online, establish that relationship up front before the new technology and the better results for the client, because that's all this is about. It's going to disrupt the whole industry.
Well done, sir. Well done, sir.
All
right. So reiterate the question one more time so I can be clear on this, so I can answer it proficiently.
What's the biggest threat to the real estate industry? Gene already forgot. He's gone.
No,
He did. He
I'm
totally
looking.
did.
No, this is the worst. I'm looking for an actual timer that I can upload so it can actually be more official. I got all kinds of voices going in the background.
Yeah, there you go.
From the videos. So I had you on mute. I didn't think you were going to throw it right back to me. It was, what are some of the challenges that are going on in the real estate industry right now, and can they be overcome?
Everything can be overcome, and all comes down to mindset. When it comes to Nick, stop being efficient, fuckface. Everything can be actually overcome when it comes to real estate. It just comes down to the way you mentally approach it. So some of the biggest things that I'm seeing is that probate sales are going to start coming around. COVID is going to take some families' homes. Unfortunately, the prices are dipping as of this recording. Interest rates are a little bit higher than they used to be in the past, so the buying ability has shifted. So it's helping your clients look through the opportunity through a different prism, not a prison, but a prism. So like when you look through the kaleidoscopes and you see things that you couldn't see otherwise, it's helping folks do that. And so mindset and kind of just the way that they mentally look at things is in a negative light because they see doom and gloom. Thank you very much, mainstream media, for everything being rape, murder, stock market crashing, president's horrible, the Congress or Senate are doing something shady. It's never positive. So for real estate agents, I want you guys to do this, and professionals and whatever else. You can bake cookies. It doesn't matter what you do for a living. I applaud you for being an entrepreneur and just being outside of the realm. Go out there with a positive mindset on a daily basis, saying, I'm beautiful, I'm handsome, I'm intelligent, I'm gifted, I'm attractive. People want to do business with me. They don't know me yet, but they're going to get to know me. View yourself in a different light so that when the negativity comes at you, you can then beat it down with your positive, light, bright, and wonderful self that who you are. So do not let your neighbors, your friends, your family, your coworkers tell you you're not worth something, because you're worth more than you ever possibly imagine. The only thing you have to do is believe that that reality is true. And ladies and gentlemen, I can guarantee you on the breath of my coming out of my mouth right now, you are more powerful than you know. Go out there, be incredible, bring value to other people, serve them at the highest levels that you can, and all the rest of the stuff will go away. So that's my answer, guys.
Well, that was heavy. Now, before you look in the kaleidoscope, is there any kind of sticker you're supposed to put on your tongue? Or is that?
Yeah, it's called ecstasy. Yes,
Okay.
100%.
Oh my goodness.
That's a different trip.
That's a totally different trip.
I have a retort. I have a retort for Greg's answer. Okay, may I?
Oh, you negative motherfucker.
No. I think this is gonna be great.
One F-bomb.
Huh?
We're tracking F-bombs now. That's one.
No F-bomb. Oh, for him. Yeah.
For him. Yeah.
All right, hold on. See if I can do this. I think this will be worth it if I can pull this off. Hold on.
If only you can pull it off.
I bet you I can. Here it comes. I hear this. Wait a minute.
I have so many jokes.
I don't have much confidence at this point. Oh, there we go.
There
you were thinking about this.
Oh my God.
Mr. Madison, what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. No point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
That's one of the best, right? That's so good. I think we should wrap that into some of our. We should certainly wrap that into our daily routine. That was good. And of course, Greg, I
just cried a little bit.
Just for the record, I did love what you said. I just had to throw. I just had to do
that. Was really good.
That was amazing.
And I also incorporated something else.
We can't do both at the same time. So you need a non-audio.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to be able to share that just like you did with the Happy Gilmore clip or Billy Madison clip.
Can we get all four of us on the screen at the same? The three of us on the screen with that at the same
Yeah,
time?
maybe.
Well, you have to describe for the people who are listening what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
putting on the screen.
So
Timer.
we're trying this new real estate uncensored in and out is what I'm calling it. That's it. And I
Yeah.
want Nick, I want to see this all over the marketing. And I want to get in and out of these things in 10 to 15 minutes. We'll make it quick, fast, dirty, right? And then I think we should hold each other accountable. It's a timer. It was a 1 minute, 30-second timer. And it's got good music on it too. So I kind of feel like
We can't do the music through StreamYard. It's got to be visual only.
Oh, really?
If we're using this platform, yeah.
All right, we'll have to figure that out.
We'll figure it out later.
We'll figure it.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're at 10 minutes or right now on this one. So,
question,
Nick, your question or thought that you want to pose out for folks real quick. We have about 5 minutes left.
Well, I got one for you, right? So, cold calling wise, because you're the ninja, the sensei, if you will, now to a lot of agents, to join your EXP team because you can whip them into shape.
Yes.
Is it more effective right now to cold call expired listings, because we are kind of on that precipice of expireds becoming a thing again, for sale by owners or circle prospecting? If I had to pick one out of those three, what is the McDaniel choice and why?
I'd go with for rent by owners. Actually, there's a fourth option in there. The reason I go with for rent by owner is because you can have 3 opportunities for a conversation. So for rent by owner, now you're not going to make $1 million, ladies and gentlemen, but for rent by owners, you can help them rent the property. So you're going to make what, $3? That's okay. You make a relationship. That's a value add. Now, if they don't want to help you, if they don't want to help them, have you help them rent it, then you do a for sale by for rent by owner. So you go out there and you're like, okay, so can I help you? Help you sell this property. If I can get a buyer that's going to pay fair market value, they say no, they say yes, doesn't matter. Again, another opportunity. Your third opportunity is going to be if you're not going to sell this property and you're going to do your rental on your own. Are you looking for additional investment properties in this category or any other category? So now you have a buyer, a potential seller, and a potential opportunity to make a relationship. So that is where I would start. For sale by owners, Nick, great question. I would ask them, you know what? Have you signed paperwork with any agent to help you get the property sold? Would you like more exposure? What's more important to you, time or money? Ask these different questions, get inside their brain, understand their psyche. And once you understand what their want, need, and desire is in life and in their real estate investments, now you can be a conduit of conversations and information, and then introductions to the right people that are helping serve them. So that would kind of be my answers to that. Did that help you guys at all?
I feel good about that in and out.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up real quickly. Here's my question.
I like where this is going, by the way, just so we're clear. I like where this is going. Yeah.
All right. So my question really quickly, this is something that I've had a lot of people talk to me about. Here's the question. While circle prospecting or calling for sale by owners, AKA or expireds, what are your thoughts on leaving voice messages? Nick, you're an agent. Give me your thoughts.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Why not?
Yeah.
You're killing me, dude.
No, I like what he's doing. In and out.
No, I mean, yeah,
that was the quickest in and out yet.
So that's one of those things where if somebody so Greg, you asked me that question, I'm coaching you. Why wouldn't you? Number one. So I'd ask you that. Why wouldn't you leave a voicemail?
Right. Why wouldn't you? Because you're lazy. And because you're afraid of a blowback potentially of someone like, why would you leave a voice message on my phone? It's like, well, that's literally why it's built into your phone for a message to be left.
The counter argument to that is you hear guys saying, well, I never leave a voicemail, or I'll leave a voicemail on the 3rd, 5th, 7th call, not on the 1st or 2nd. Because if somebody, the idea is, if they hear the voicemail, they're never going to contact you because you're just a schmuck salesman anyway. They know you're a real estate agent at that point. So just keep calling until you get them, because it's wasted energy on a voicemail that no one's ever going to return. I would say that, or I would say leave a better voicemail.
Okay. Let's
how about this? When it comes to marketing, The best auto response that you can put for somebody when they're following up on Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, whatever, you send somebody a text message and you say, hey, is this customer first name or lead first name? So every autoresponder I've ever created for any of my clients, the first text that goes out is, hey, is this Gene? 99.9%, like everybody overthinks email or automations and follow-ups. If you get a text message on your phone that says, hey, is this Gene? You are going to reply and either say fuck off or yes, but you're going to get a response. And that's all you want. And that initial upfront when you're doing lead generation is you just want a response. And that's it. That's the goal. We're verifying a phone number, and I'm putting this back on lead generation, but we're verifying a phone number that a human being's on the other side, and then we can follow up from there. On the voicemail side, it can be just as easy and just as simple. Hey, Greg, this is Nick. Give me a call. I got a question for you. And so, like, you get that voicemail, you're like, who the fuck? Who's this guy? Who's Nick? Why is he leaving me a voicemail? Did I forget to call somebody or do something? I'm going to call that person back. But if you leave the voicemail, hey, this is Nick Sakis from LPT Realty. I was just looking at your property 123 yakety schmackety, and I'm really interested in blah 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 blah, whatever the fuck blarf you're leaving on this voicemail. Nobody's calling that back. Yeah, nobody's calling that back. So leave it open ended, leave it inquisitive, leave it short and sweet, but leave it. Hey, this is Nick. Give me a call back, John. Appreciate it. Right? If you're using the Vulcan dialer and you can't put in an individual's name, then leave out the name. But hey, this is Nick. I just thought of you. Give me a call back. Like, simple. Keep it simple.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I changed my voice message yesterday to, hey, this is Greg. I called you the other day about your property. Just wanted to quickly touch base with you again. My best number is, and then I repeat it twice, and then I say, look forward to hearing your voice. Have a great day. I appreciate you. And then I'm out. It's very blasé, but I think and I've been actually getting a lot of callbacks. I do a bunch of calls with my buddies Stefan Adika and Paul Black, and Paul just took 3 listings from callbacks from voice messages. And he built a relationship, got the property listed. Now he's going to market with it.
Yeah, depends on who you're calling though too. Like if you're an investor and you're leaving a voicemail for someone who you think might be motivated to sell their property, that might be a little different voicemail than a for sale by owner who hates real estate agents. And if you mention anything about their property or what, like if you're calling for sale by owners, it'd be like, hey, this is Nick. I'm interested in your property. Can you give me a call back?
Yeah, very simple, very easy.
That's it. I'm a for sale by owner. I hate agents, but this person wants to buy my house. They're going to call me back. I'm trying to sell my house. Right?
So let me be the devil advocate on this one. When someone calls you back and they're like, "Hey, are you a buyer?" No, I'm a real estate professional here in the area. I'm calling about your property at 123 Main Street. And then they're like, they stonewall you.
But why aren't you? So I would combat that with, why aren't you a buyer? Because as a real estate agent, you need to have more tools in your toolbox.
That's a great rebuttal. I like that.
So either way, like primarily as a practice, every listing appointment that you go on, yeah, you want to list the house, but why don't you look at fucking buying the house from these people first? You should always have an investor cap on. And even if you don't have the money, every single agent that listens to Real Estate Uncensored, I guarantee you, can find money for a deal if they found one. That's the point of real estate. So if you're always have the investor hat on, yeah, I'm a buyer. Tell me about your property. What else besides what I can see on this Zillow for sale by owner? Can you tell me about the property? I'm always interested in buying properties. And then they'll tell you, well, I happen to be a real estate agent too. And by the way, I am working with buyers in your neighborhood. So I'd love to stop by anyway, but I want to see it first for myself before I let these buyers get involved, because I buy properties, right?
I am going to use that script today when I do live calls. So help me understand, why aren't you a buyer in today's market? That will knock them off their heels. That is a brilliant script and a twist.
Did I just give Greg McDaniel the junior grandmaster script objections and handling master Jedi? Hey, this has been the most successful In and Out that we've had thus far,
I would say.
Yeah,
definitely. Oh, it's definitely at the top one of one.
One of one.
That's right.
All right, guys and gals, there it is. Nick schooled me on a great new script asking a for sale by owner or for rent by owner or anyone who's out there just looking to sell and you're out doing calls or door knocks, anything. Ask them, why aren't you a buyer in today's market? That is a profoundly deep question, but it's so simplistic. It's amazing. So Nick crushed it on that one. Gene, what was your biggest takeaway on today's show?
That we can't keep it to 15 minutes, I think.
Yep, already.
We're only at 20
Well, it
minutes.
took
We're
you
only
5 minutes to
over.
pull up the clip.
Well, that's true, I guess. Part of
Yeah.
that was my fault. We're stumbling through this. But I think we got something here is my takeaway. I think
I like it.
if we plan this out quick and we can do a show in here, and we got to figure out how to get a new playlist on YouTube or something so it looks different and people know 10 minutes in and out. Quick question, go. You got 1 minute, go.
We will
I love
create
it.
the in and out playlist. Don't you
I like
worry.
it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I
Oh,
got.
I know Nick
Let's
will.
wrap this.
In and out of Greg McDaniel.
Oh,
Okay, I do have a 15-year-old boy's mind right now.
Yeah.
Anyways, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for paying attention and watching and listening to us. This is Mr. Gene Volpe, Mr. Nick Snackus, and my name is Greg McDaniel. Thanks for watching our new segment called The In and Out. When we come in really quick, we go out really fast, and we're going to answer questions, thoughts, theories, or concerns, anything real estate related. Put a comment, put an idea in the comments. We love to hear what you guys are saying. Until next